Hey guys, so don't kill me, hands up. I know I've been gone. The last video I made was when I started working at Sephora, so October. Oh my God, it's so horrible. I haven't taken that long of a break in so long, but if you've ever worked, or even, no, if you've ever been to Sephora during the holidays, you feel my pain. You know how crazy it can be, and I was working 2 jobs. Ugh. Really, that's no excuse, and I really have missed you guys, and I really miss filming, and I really want to get in the swing of things again. So much has been happening, and I have so much to fill you guys up on, so I decided that this would be a great idea to show you my go-to look when I'm going to work. I'm actually off today, amazingly. Yeah, so I thought this was the perfect opportunity to show you my go-to look. It's very similar to the look I was wearing in my last video, but I switched up the colors a little bit in my eyes, and I like to keep it neutral up top so I can do like a whatever color lip I want to do. Yeah, so let's get into it. First, I'm just taking my Pro Longwear Concealer in NC42. I always switch this up. Usually I'm loving this to conceal my facial hair. I've been looking into laser hair removal. It's just so expensive. Like, I never knew how expensive it was. Like, the place that's by me is like $100 for the consultation, then $250 for each session. Yeah, so that's a lot. Like, Sephora pays good and all, but not that good. No, I definitely plan on doing it. It's just that I have a lot of things coming up. I'm going to Vegas in April for a week for my birthday, which is going to be super exciting. I miss my friends, and I miss the social aspect of everything. This is coming up. See, it's funny because this color looks light, but it kind of oxidizes, so it kind of changes colors in a little bit once it sets. I'm at NC42 in matte color, so this is actually my skin tone. It looks lighter when I first apply it all the time, but I promise you it works. Okay, so now that's setting. It's still not all set, but I don't have time to wait. I'm just gonna go in. I switch a lot of my foundations lately. I've been loving the NARS Sheer Matte Foundation. I switched between that one and just like my Revlon Color Stay, which you guys know I love. I've been using it for years. I've been noticing like a huge difference in my skin. Just taking my beauty blender and blending that out. One of the first things I bought when I started working here was a Clarisonic. And all the girls, like, as soon as I got there, they were like, oh, do you have one? And I was like, no. They're like, you need one. You need one. And I was like, okay. So I got it, and it's really changed my skin. I don't know if you guys can tell. Mainly I never had, like, acne-prone skin, but a lot of my problems was texture. And this, the Clarisonic and, like, my current skincare has really helped with that, like, tremendously. I find, like, I used to have to do some Facetune and blurring out in some of my pictures just because it was too much. Like, I wouldn't do all of it, but it just got to be too much. So, yeah, it's really helped tremendously. Like, now I barely even touch my pictures. I'll throw a filter on there, but that's about it. I post quite frequently on Instagram, so if you want to keep updated and stuff like that, follow me on Instagram. You should be. Oh, obviously I cut my hair. I cut it really short. This is actually the same length as my natural hair. I was just over it. I needed new extensions, and I was just over it. but I kind of miss long hair, so I might go back to it. I am going to go back to it. What am I saying? Oh yeah, so like this is my natural length. Let's see if I can... Like this is my real hair. So it's, and yeah, I like it because it's like less work to get it to here, and to blend is really easy. I'm not liking this angle. Okay, so while that's setting, I'm going to go into my brows. The way I do my brows is like different all the time. Sometimes I use powder, sometimes I use my dip brow. Today I'm just going to be using the, can you see that? The Gimme Brow by Benefit. This makes my brows a little bit lighter than I tend to go towards. But I find it really quick. And it keeps my hairs down pretty well because, as you can tell, I have pretty full eyebrows. Like I don't really need to fill them in a lot. So I just like a little color in there just to cover up the foundation that I put on. Maybe I should have gone a little bit closer. Actually, I don't want to because my eyebrows are not done. So now that that's set, I'm just going to go over with some powder. Just because I feel like I could go a little bit darker. I don't know if it's the lighting or what, but I feel like I could go darker. I've been playing around with the shape of my brows a lot lately. I don't know what I want. I really don't. And anything and the one I want. That's gonna have to do. It's too hot in my room. It's funny because I'll show you the outside of my room. It's like snowing like crazy. But yeah. So I'm just gonna go into concealer. I'm going in with my MAC Pro Longwear and NC42. Again, like I said, this is like my skin color. So I go in with 2 concealers for my under eyes sometimes. Because sometimes I don't feel like going super highlighted. But sometimes I do. I will today for the video. So I mainly focus this right under my eyes. And then I take my beauty blender and I blend that out. Oh, can't believe I forgot to tell you guys. So today is the 26th of January. And I have my first appointment for hormones on February 2nd in Philadelphia. So my mom's gonna go down with me because we live in Scranton. So, and there's really no one in my area that does hormones. If there is, I can't find one. So the Mazzoni Center, like I don't have to do like the 3 months of therapy. I can just, I have to go there twice. I have 2 appointments, then I go back in 3 weeks and then I get my injections. So I can't believe it's actually happening. Like I feel so crazy. It feels so crazy, but I'm excited. So like that's the whole thing. Like I love working at Sephora. And I love working Sephora inside of a JCPenney because, okay, I get all the perks of working Sephora, but I get all the benefits of working at JCPenney. And one of those benefits is insurance. So, sorry, I'm taking the Cargo One Base Concealer Plus Foundation in the color One Base. You can't see that. I'll show you in my gratis haul because I got this in gratis too. I like this to lighten up everything. So I will take it not directly under my eyes, but right here. I'll take this down my nose. Just everywhere I want to highlight. Yeah, so I get insurance. And the insurance is amazing. It covers gender dysphoria services. So that includes hormones, my bottom surgery. It covers my bottom surgery. Like, after 12 months of continuous therapy, hormone repair, HRT, it covers like 70% of it. So I'll only have to pay like $7,000, $10,000. And you guys know how expensive that is. So that's crazy. If I wanted a tracheal shave, they'd cover it. I don't feel like I need it because I don't really have one. It's like very small. So I'm not bothered by that. It covers, if like after 18 months of hormones, if me and my doctor feel like my breast growth isn't enough to make me comfortable in society, they'll cover it. So I'm just very blessed. Like, I'm so excited by that. Like, it's just opened up so many doors because I never thought it was possible for me to raise up that kind of money. You know what I mean? Like, $22,000, that's a lot of money. And then I have to pay for hormones and everything. So it was like overwhelming. I never thought it could happen ever. But it is. Okay, so I'm going to let that set a little bit. And I'm going to take, I love Prolonger, but I hate it because the packaging, like I can never just get like a tiny squirt. Like it always wants like a full pump. Look. It's like hard to do unless you, see, like that much. That's too much. I like to use this as a base for my eyes. Dang it. That's like such a waste of product. I like to use Prolonger for my base because it's made with technology that doesn't, so it doesn't crease. So it makes all my shadows just more pigmented and last longer all day. But I love it. I know I was supposed to do a training, like a training review on the training and everything, but even though I've been working there for 4 months, I just finished training because we were in holiday. Like, we didn't really have time to go everything. But I'm certified. I took all my certifications. You have to do, like, brand certifications. Like, you have to learn about brands, and you have to take tests on them, and it's a lot. But I'm excited. I'm all certified. That's why I got gratis. You have to be certified to get gratis. Like, holiday people don't get gratis. Lately, I've been loving my Anastasia contour kit. It is well loved. Yeah, what was I talking about? So now that I'm finished with, I'm taking the color Banana, the shade Banana, it's in the middle. I did switch out these two colors with, I traded with the girl at work because I felt like I wouldn't use the other one and she wouldn't have used the other one because she's like really fair. So we just switched colors. Yeah, so I'll do that video as soon as I can. So if you have any questions about the training at Sephora, I'll answer them the best I can. Like, I can't guarantee that my training is going to be the same as like a freestanding or even a different location. But I'll just tell you my experiences. And if you have any questions, just leave them down below. What else do I have to inform you guys on? It's been forever. I'm not seeing anyone. I'm talking to a few guys, but like I'm just so like focused on work and my transition. Like I have no time for that. Like I really don't have time to be bothered with guys and drama, and I barely go out. Like I've gone out like 4 times since I've moved here and it's almost been a year. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just don't have time for that. I'd rather be working, saving up money to, you know. Let's move into eyeshadow, and then I'll go back to contouring after. Usually at work, I have like 0 time to get ready. Like, I usually have like an hour to get ready, which to some people, that's more than enough. Sometimes I like to take my time. I hate feeling rushed. I'm using my It's Judy Time palette. I'm so sad that this is only a limited edition and it's gone, but all of the shades in here are so pretty. I really love this palette, as you can tell. Ooh, blind you. I'm going to be using this shade right here as a transition shade. So I'm taking that on a Sigma E40. I'm going to run that through my crease. So I had a trans girl come into my job, and the reason why I know she was trans, well, it's kind of, you can tell she just started, but the reason why I knew is because she came in like a few weeks earlier, and I helped her with like concealing her facial hair, which you guys know I know all about. So she came in like, what was it, like 2 weeks ago, and she asked me to show her like how to do like an everyday eye. Maybe I'll go closer. She asked me to show her how to do an everyday eye. So she came in, and usually when we do like, they're called mini makeovers, we're only supposed to spend like 15 minutes with a client. But I literally spent like 40 minutes with her. Just talking and making sure she really understood. Okay, so that's just my transition color. Oh yeah, so she comes in. I spent all that time with her. We were really slow that day. We were having a snowstorm, so it wasn't like busy. But yeah, so I got to spend that time with her, and it just like, by the time she left, she was just so happy, and you can tell like the anxiety. You guys know the anxiety of not being able to pass too good, and like you're worried about like how you look and all that stuff. Like you could tell that she was struggling. So by the time she left, she was so happy, and she just thanked me. And I didn't tell her that I was trans also, just because I'm stealth at work, besides like one girl knows. It just wouldn't have been, I don't know, it just felt like it wasn't appropriate. But yeah, so she felt so good, and it made me happy like that I'm in this position to help her. And it helped myself. Like, I take a lot of things for granted, because even though like I struggle, I'm taking the cream shade and I'm putting that on my lid. Even though I do struggle with a lot of things, passing isn't one of them. And I'm not saying the most beautiful girl, I'm not saying I'm the most passable. I'm just saying that that's something I don't have to worry about every single day and every minute of every day, like I did in the beginning of my transition. So it looks sloppy right now, but I'm gonna go in and blend it. I just like this part to be really white and really creamy. Then I go back in with my E40, and I'm just taking the lighter brown, and I'm putting, just to go over, just so there's no harsh lines. I'm gonna take this purple right there. It's like a deep purple, just in the same E40. Or no, let's do, I'm taking this base shadow brush by Real Techniques, and I'm gonna focus that in my crease. A little trick for you guys, when in doubt, smoke it out. So that's what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna smoke it out. I'm gonna take that same base shadow brush, and I'm gonna take this darker color in my crease. It's really gonna deepen it. But I do wanna keep this light because I'm gonna do a dark lip. Okay, so I'll come back to that later. I'm gonna contour now. So I'm just gonna go back in my Anastasia contour kit and go in with, I think this is Havana. I'm gonna use this like kind of like a bronzer. So So I take this on the perimeter of my forehead. And I love this thing, it's so pigmented. And they're really easy to blend. And this is a F40 from Sigma, if you were wondering. Don't start that now. So I'm not really defining with this, I'm just like bronzing it up. I like to do 2 colors, so it gives me some transition. Take this color at the end. It's fawn. I think it's a little bit, it's more cool toned, so that it mimics a shadow better. So I'm just going to take that color, and I'm really going to contour with that. Ew, I'm not liking how this is looking. In real life it looks good, but on camera maybe I just need to. So to set everything, I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray. Stupid lighting. So I'm just gonna douse my whole face with it. This just really helps control the oil and set the makeup so it lasts all day. And since I do use a lot of product and a lot of powder, it can look too heavy. Yeah, so I'm gonna let that sit, and then I'm gonna move on to my eyes, because I feel like that's what's throwing me off. Okay, so for my eyeliner, I'm gonna be using 2 eyeliners. This is my Kat Von D ink liner, so it's not the brush tip. I don't know why I wasn't a big fan of that. I'll talk about that in my gratis haul, but this is the ink liner. Anyways, and this is my NYC liquid liner. The label's all rubbed off because I've had it forever, but I really love that eyeliner. It's like so easy to use. If you guys remember the last time, I've really like perfected, no, I'm not gonna say perfected. I really got down my eyeliner technique. It was a mess. I used to make one bigger than the other, so it'd make my eye look smaller. But let's see if I can do this like this. Usually I'm in front of my big mirror and it's like, I now that I got the shape with my ink liner, I like to go in with my NYC liner and just go over it and just make it more smooth. I find like it's hard to like really get precise, but and this liner, it's amazing, but it takes practice getting to use it. So I so fucked that up. Ew. I'll fix it at the end with concealer, but ew. I'm just gonna do my other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did my liner and I contoured my nose because I forgot to do it earlier. It could be better, but the lashes that I'm using are pretty full, so hopefully they'll cover it. So I'm gonna do my lashes now. I'm using the, I don't know if you can see that, the Benefits They're Real. This is okay. This is not my favorite mascara, but I'm not picky because I always wear false lashes anyway, so yeah, I don't think it's like amazing, but yeah. Lashes are my favorite thing because like it really just finishes a look for me. Like if I don't have lashes on, I feel naked. So I just did a quick coat up top. I don't build it up a lot because like I said, I always wear falsies, so let's do this. Okay, so the lashes I'm using today are the Nior Fairy lashes from House of Lashes. They look like that. They're super gorgeous. So, and I'm loving the House of Lashes glue. Like, I'll never go to anything else. Like, it dries so fast, and I never, like, My eyes water a lot, like in the cold. And I used to have a problem with like my lashes coming off. They're locked and loaded with this. Like I never have to worry about it. I'm just putting on the band. While that's drying, I'm gonna do my waterline. I'm gonna go in with, this is like a newer pencil to the drugstore. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Kajal. It's just the black liner I'm putting in my waterline. I like it because it's super black. I need to sharpen it actually. Yes, okay, so I'm gonna go in with the darker shade from my It's Judy Time palette. That one right there. Probably better if I showed you like this. That shade right there, it looks super purple. It comes off black though. And I'm just taking this detailer brush by Real Techniques. And I'm gonna smoke out that lash line. I love eyeliner. I love it. Okay, so before I smoke out that other, with the other color, I'm gonna go and do my lashes because they're drying. Like I said, this dries really quick. I probably waited too long. I just take them in my tweezers and I look down and place them right on top. I go center and then I do the outer corner, then I do the inner corner. I always have people ask me at work about lashes, like clients and stuff. And I always explain to them, like, I didn't like, it took me like a full year to actually learn how to do lashes. I would always go out looking like Gia Gunn. I always had Gia Gunn eyes. Yeah, so it takes practice. And you guys seen how quickly I did that one. So now, like, when this used to be like one of the longest parts of my routine, it's definitely the quickest now. Oh, look at that. I love these lashes. They're a little dramatic. Like, normally this is someone's date nighttime look, but I love working at Sephora because I can go as big as I want with my makeup. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take this brown shade on the same brush. It doesn't really matter. And I'm gonna just go over this. Is just gonna soften it because the black can be too stark. And I like a really smoky lash line. Do you see how it just softened it up? Love it. Now that's done, I'm gonna just run a quick coat mascara to my bottom lashes because that's important. Okay, so now that that's done, blush. Let's do blush. Yeah, let's do it. I'm just gonna use my NARS. This is the duo. I'm just gonna use Orgasm. I'm gonna take this blush brush from Eco Tools and I'm gonna apply that. One of my favorite things to do is skipping blush at home and then just getting to work early and applying it because we can play around, you know what I mean? If there's like no one in the store, like on the floor, we just play around. So like sometimes I won't do my lips or my cheeks, like my blush. That way I can do whatever. I'm just going with this shadow brush and just blending that out a little because I can go a little heavy-handed with blush sometimes. But I ain't mad at it. Okay, lips, and then we're almost done. Yes, okay. So I was gonna do, I don't know if this will be too dark. I was gonna do Cherry Cordial. or this pinky nude from Rimmel. Let's do the coral. Let's do the dark one. Let's just go super vamp. We only get to do dark lips part of the year, so why not? I'm gonna take my Jordana, this is a lip liner in Cabernet, like wine, Cabernet. And I'm gonna line my lips and fill it in. Ooh, I overlined that too much. I'll go fix it at the end. Don't get mad at me. Now that I have that base, I'm gonna go into Cherry Cordial by Gerard Cosmetics. I love the packaging of this, it's gorgeous. And before, when I first got these, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't like really impressed. I was like, they're okay. I don't know if it was worth the hype that everyone is doing. But now I love them. Okay, excuse me. I'm gonna go fix my lip line and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the completed look. I really love it. It's super vampy and dark and you know what I mean? Like I said, I miss you guys so much. Thank you so much for sticking with me. And I've like noticed like my subscribers going up even though I haven't been posting, and that just makes me feel so good. Yeah, so I'll have everything that I mentioned, most of everything that I mentioned in the down bar below. If you have any questions or can't find anything, just comment and I'll let you know. Like I said, I am going to be filming my gratis haul right now, so if you want to check that out, make sure you tune back in next week or the next video, or it will be linked down below. Follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, and Facebook. Yeah. All those links are down below like always. I love you so much, and remember to keep your happiness first.